I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to go 3-3. How's it going, everyone? My name's Colin Winters. I'm the host of Panthers In, and today we're going over the Week 6 matchup of the Vikings coming to Carolina and playing in Bank of America Stadium to verse off against our Carolina Panthers. And I'm just going to be straight up with it. I think this one's going to be a loss. Now, I don't think this is going to be a loss necessarily because the Vikings are a better team than the Panthers. It's more because Minnesota always happens to really steal a victory from the Panthers. It seems to happen quite often. And a lot of it because we usually play at Minnesota. This time they are coming here, and we have a better record against Minnesota while the Panthers are playing at home. But Minnesota just happens to be that team that for some reason always steals a win from the Panthers whenever we play. They've won most of the matchups we've ever played against them, so that's really where I'm coming from. But I'm not going to be all pessimistic. I am one of a few fans that are not freaking the fuck out about 2 losses in a row. I mean, we're a young team. It's going to happen. I wasn't expecting a fantastic, year out of this. I wasn't expecting to go like 15 and 15 and 2 now. It's not even a 16 game season, but I'm not expecting to go 16 and 1 and shit like that. But all I'm saying is that we really should be freaking out. We're doing a lot better. Darnold, he's not reverting back to Jets mode. He'll probably need some time to get that confidence built up again. He has a great mindset coming into it. He knows what he has to do. Like, can't a guy have a bad game? Can't a guy have a few bad games? Is no one going to talk about how Brady almost lost to the Eagles? Yeah, the Eagles, I kept saying, they're underachievers. They're not that bad of a team. But no, the Panthers are terrible for losing against them. But when Brady almost loses to them and has to hang on for dear life, okay, so no, now the Eagles are good, but the Panthers still suck. Yeah, sure, that's fair. But I do believe the Panthers are going to have to go through another hardship before we get back in the winning column, which means that I believe we are going to go to 500 and then have to build back up off of that, which I believe we will. I believe it's just going to take one more hurdle to get over to, one more trial for Hercules, or Heracles, as it's actually pronounced. Yes, I'm that much of a nerd. But yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit more hardships to come before the Panthers really grow into the team that they're going to be coming into the next few years. Now, without further ado, we'll get into the actual meat of the video, which is first going over the injury reports for each team. We're going to go over Minnesota's injury report first, which is vast. Like, holy, like, it takes up my entire screen right here. So, I'm just going to go into order it gives me because they don't put them in order of, like, correct practices, which is annoying. But, Emir Smith-Marset, he did not practice all throughout the week, and he is declared out. Michael Pierce, a defensive tackle, he has an elbow injury and did not practice all throughout the week and is declared out. Nick Vigil, a linebacker, did not practice on Wednesday, but was full practice between Thursday and Friday, so he'll probably be fine. His status is not declared, though. Dalvin Cook, it says here that he was limited, but as far as I could tell from actual reports, that this may be incorrect, that he should be playing, that he should be fine to play, which, Rashad Breeland, a cornerback, he had an illness, but he practiced all throughout the week. He's fine. Eric Kendricks, linebacker, he had an elbow injury, but full practice from Wednesday to Friday. He'll be fine. D.D. Westbrook, a wide receiver, he had a quadricep injury, full practice throughout the week. He'll be fine. Okay, I'm going to try to... Lisa Meka Udo, a guard, had a neck injury, and we do not know his status from Friday, and we do not know his game status, but full practice Wednesday and Thursday, so we'll probably just have full practice there. Chris Boyd, cornerback, full practice, he's fine. Everyone else has full practices. This is just, I guess, still just monitoring the injury, I guess, with Cameron Bynum, and safety, Greg Joseph, kicker, and then Anthony Barr with a knee injury. When it came to the Panthers, again, of course, Shaq Thompson's still out, but he is out of the boot. He could be coming back decently soon. We also had good news on the injury front when it came to cornerback J.C. Horn, first round pick for the Panthers of this year. He is on the way of getting out of his cast after his foot surgery, and he could be eyeing a playoff time return if the Panthers make it to that far. So we are hopefully going to be seeing him play a little bit more during his rookie season, even though it'll be after the regular season. For when it comes to Cameron Irving, it says he did not practice Thursday or Friday and is out for the game, but I know that to be false. Out of reports, he practiced full capacity both on Thursday and Friday and is going to be back on the offensive line. Christian Caffrey was limited practice all throughout Wednesday, but then has missed 2 consecutive practices and is going to be out for another game. And Edie Gross-Matos says full practice, full practice, full practice. He's just, unless it's questionable, he'll probably just play again. Full practices for everybody else when it comes to John Miller, Hassan Reddick, and then Prattis. He didn't practice on Thursday, but that was for illness, and he was fine on full practice on Friday. We'll be fine there. Overall, what scares me is the Minnesota Vikings. Like, the team really doesn't scare me. It's more just, it seems like a tradition for the Minnesota Vikings to really take one from us. And I mean, if I look at their excuse me, if I look at their games that they played so far, they had a hard-fought game versus they had a hard-fought game versus the Browns, hard-fought game versus the Cardinals, which are the only undefeated team left in the league. They beat the Seahawks, and they beat the Lions. It's not very hard to beat the Lions, but they did it anyway. I'm still going to talk about it. Also, I can't forget to talk about that they did lose in overtime to the Bengals, and of course that'd be laughable if it wasn't for the fact the Bengals are currently doing pretty good right now, which is surprising. So, good job, Bengals. When you look at them having hard-fought games against the Browns and the Cardinals and beating the Seahawks, even though the Seahawks defense is, not very phenomenal, but, out shooting Russell Wilson in that offense, I mean, you kind of, have to think to yourself, well, goddamn. And honestly, goddamn. I mean, being 1 point away from beating the Cardinals and then being a touchdown away, and from being in with the Browns, two very good teams in the NFL, you kind of think, okay, maybe there's something more to this Vikings team. So now we're just going to have to see if that holds true with the Panthers, and if the Panthers can step up to that competition, because once again, this is a high-powered offense, and the defense is hot and cold, but the defense, for the most part, can be pretty good. The Vikings are definitely a dark horse for me to actually do well this season. Of course, they have a very tough matchup and a very tough schedule. I mean, let's look at the rest of the games. Cowboys, Ravens, Vikings, Packers, 49ers, Steelers, Rams, and, yeah, that's not easy at all. So, judging by the fact that they're just getting wins with this hard of a matchup, props to them. So, if I had to give a guess for this upcoming game, I feel like it's going to hurt again. I feel like it's going to be a offense that our defense is going to have a hard time stopping, because even if Justin Jefferson and Thielen are not given any status as of right now, if they do play, oh dear, help us. Oh dear God, please don't let them kill us. But I'm going to say we keep them decently meh. I'm going to say it's going to be 33-24. Vikings. I feel like they're just going to take another one from us, and I feel like the Panthers are just going to have to bounce back again. But hey, I could be underestimating our team, but I'm going to chop this one up to a Panthers loss. I feel like the Vikings are just going to take it, roll on with it. Panthers will bat back next on week 7. We'll just see how it goes. Anyway, that'll be all for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. My name's Colin Winters. This has been the Panthers Den, and thank you all for watching. Goodbye.